Heineke now looking to throw on first down. A throw to the flat here for McKissick.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
From the gun, Heineke.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. A gain of 4, not enough. And it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Prescott on first down.
And this one quickly to Lamb. 7 yards, the pickup there.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw is Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's Elliott. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
The veteran in his first year with the Cowboys, Brian Anger, on to punt.
Adam Humphries deep to return. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin him back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Heineke now.
And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. Here's Tress Way now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. To return is McKenzie.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards.
And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. First down, Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch.
7 yards, the pickup there. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott.
He'll get this out wide here to Elliott.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On 2nd down and 4, Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper.
Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Here's Prescott. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Prescott from the gun. He's got it. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up 4th down.
Badgley able to punch this one through. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the 3.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either way.
Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Pass incomplete.
No receivers open downfield, so instead of forcing the ball to the sideline, he's going to throw this one down to Fort Worth. He'd rather have the incompletion than the turnover.
Thomas has got it, complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
After 1 on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Now, these two teams, you might remember, met earlier in the year in Arlington with the Cowboys winning that ball game. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Dallas.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
A run here for J.D. McKissick.
A pair of 1st downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done. Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Out to his left. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
They'll run with Gibson.
And he's got this down to the 35. And Thomas seems to be in some pain. He's still on the ground. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
And they'll try to throw now. Heineke.
This will be caught. It's Samuel. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Washington with their first trip to the red zone thus far.
They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Now Heineke. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Heineke.
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 11. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, Prescott.
He'll get this to Elliott.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And this one's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
To the air again, Prescott. Got an open man, it's Michael Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys! Michael Gallup, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a...
And I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving. Sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Curtis Samuel and the rest of the offense heading back out there now. Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it. So you know that during the week, in practice, and look, he asks for the ball all the time anyway. He's really going to ask for the ball and let his quarterback know he's open.
42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Antonio gets the ball in his hands, and he can make you miss, and he can run over you. Took a little while to crack the starting lineup as a rookie, but boy, was he sensational when he did. Went for 115 yards and 3 scores in a Thanksgiving Day clobbering of the Dallas Cowboys. And Washington, they feel like they had a real find when they took him in the 3rd round last year, number 66 overall, and he justified their decision.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Heineke.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. Looking to throw again on second down.
Heineke. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Washington on third down.
They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Heineke to throw it.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. Well, how about this? A fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 43. Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, kind of a quirk in the schedule. These two division rivals didn't see each other much of the year. Their first meeting was just a few weeks ago, back in Week 14. And it was the Cowboys winning on the road, so they look for the sweep here back home in Arlington.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Here, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Brandon Sheriff, the all-pro guard, called for the penalty there. Heineke.
Making the catch is Sternberger. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
On 3rd down, here's Gibson.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Tressway now. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. McKenzie now to return it.
A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Dak Prescott and the offense heading back onto the field. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the 2nd quarter. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. From the 39, Prescott, a dump off to Elliott. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll make it 3rd and 1. Prescott. And this throw will be intercepted.
Picked off by Cameron Curl.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back.
Heineke on first down.
Looking left side, and he's got Sternberger. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. And that one will go down in the books as just a one-play drive and then 3 points tacked on to the end of it.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter three.
This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it.
Now Dak Prescott of the offense heading back onto the field. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, well, get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Prescott to throw it.
Swinging this out for Pollard.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Off the play fake, Prescott. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
And again, it's Prescott. And this is a rocket pulled in by Cooper, complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 19 on the last play, 19 more here, and another first down. Now Elliott. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Elliott. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Throwing, Prescott. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is now 17-3. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. First possession of the 2nd half now for Washington. Than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here?
It does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here's a give to Gibson. And Gibson looking for some kind of opening, but he has none. They rally up to stop him short of the marker.
No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. $39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Dak and the Cowboy offense heading back onto the field. And the numbers for the last drive, and he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect, because that means the line's blocking really well. No one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of help.
Time to find out if he can keep that perfect game going here, partner. He takes this for 3 to the 29. Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down.
Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Well, here we go on the next drive for Washington.
These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. Here's McKissick. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
They go play action. Now Heineke.
Now he's and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Cleveland Farrell make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Hey, Brandon, sometimes I think when we watch games, we're actually watching a living museum because we're seeing the evolution of positions almost with each passing game. How about defensive ends nowadays and the way that they can run almost all the way across the field?
It is unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, they're so strong, but they're so lean, they can move so quick with those bodies.
It's almost unfair. You're supposed to be able to know where a defensive end is supposed to be on every play. These guys flash so quickly, you're not sure where they're going to end up.
65 yards on the ground for him so far.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Throwing. Heineke.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thomas. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Looking to throw. Heineke.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
Well, when you time those screen passes perfectly, they can work perfectly, but that time it took a little too long to develop.
And you zeroed in on exactly what makes that play go. Timing. Because if the timing's off at all, those unblocked defenders coming at the quarterback, they'll put him on the deck.
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18.
Another try after the 1st down sack.
Heineke.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Washington on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9.
This is 3rd and 9.
A throw to the flat here from McKissick.
So no gain on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
On the draw, it's Pollard.
And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Tony Pollard, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Out comes the Washington offense as we get a look at the playoff race in the NFC.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory. but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
To throw is Heineke.
Pass caught left side by Humphries. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Heineke now.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here's Tressway now. Standing just about on his own goal line. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Returnable here from the 38.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return.
And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
First down run with Elliott going to go for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up.
6 yards left on second down.
They go to Elliott again. And he's going to be met at about the 43. The Cowboys on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 5. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Cleveland Farrell in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Oh, man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll run the option to the short side left.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it.
He'll be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll run it with Elliott. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're